This is a good video on the full release of Noita.
Noita, or Noita, is the result of a Finnish arsonist asking himself, how can I create the most painful experience possible? And to no one's surprise, this is actually the best thing to come out of Finland since saunas. It's a roguelike where your only permanent upgrade is how much you know about the game. And you gain that through experiment.
Yeah, this is the part where it's rough for me, because you have to invest so much time into this. I could tell right away.
You know, asking yourself questions like, what would happen if I make my wand shoot a giant saw blade every frame? What if I break that giant crystal? What if I drink a potion of lava? And they all have the same answer. You die. And when you die, you start over. But that's okay, because the game has that whole random generation meme going on, and you know, every run is special and unique. So sometimes you enter the second stage as a demigod, and sometimes the first stage makes you want to kill yourself. The main selling point of the game is
did you play Hobo? Tough life. If you did, already -10 LW.
Yes.
I'm a loser LW.
On the Savona stream. Play it all day, every day.
Every pixel is simulated, which is great until you realize that every pixel on the screen can and will end your life. That orange pixel you stepped on, that was actually lava, and you're now burning to death. You attacked an enemy, it's now bleeding toxic sludge all over the place, you included. Also, some enemies bleed acid, which is basically just a more potent version of lava. Good luck. Obviously though, for every obstacle in this game, there's a solution. And figuring those out is what this game is all about. But before we get into that, this game has an insane amount of secrets and content, and a lot of that is going to be spoiled in this video. Now, normally, this is where I would tell you to play the game first and watch the video after. But the thing about the puzzles in this game is that the developers genuinely do not want you to find them. I've already made a video on this on my second channel, so I'm not gonna get too deep into it here. Just know that the puzzles are just so extremely well hidden and just convoluted in general that solving them on your own is practically impossible. It's like if someone took 10 puzzle boards with 1,000 pieces each, scattered them across the floor, and injected you with a lethal dose of fentanyl. So with that in mind, you might as well just watch the video.
Good morning, people.
When the game starts, you wake up outside a cave and that's it. You have a jetpack, a couple of wands, and a random potion. There's also some rocks that teach you how to control your character, and this is the first of many instances where you learn that firing your wand isn't always the best idea. Then we enter the first stage, the mines. The mines is a fairly standard starting level, and much like you, it's extremely flammable. Now, in most games, being near wood and a lantern isn't really a big deal, but in Noita, it's a death sentence.
You could play House of the Dead Overkill. The most ridiculous game with the best writing I've seen. Quick enough to beat too.
House of the Dead Overkill.
Burning to death. Water. If you're wet, you don't catch fire. Alternatively, you can quickly submerge yourself in liquid, even in a pool of oil. Just make sure that the oil is actually oil and not whiskey. The game never outright tells you about these mechanics, but it kind of nudges you in the right direction by burning you to a crisp 10 saves in a row. No! Sort of like how the internet nowadays kind of nudges you towards getting a VPN. That's right, we got a sponsor, and today's sponsor is none other than NordVPN, allowing you to browse.
Alright, well, I mean, yeah, I already said I'm not probably playing more of it because it's just so much to know. You have to sit and fucking refresh Wikipedia and farm a lot of runs before you even get what the fuck is going on.